Hello peeps, it's been what, 4 months ago since my last video? But aside that, I changed that now. Today's video is just an update on my status and the game's progress, and that means I'll yap about that after I show you some funny clips that I've taken that journeyed the game's progress a little bit. But for now, enjoy.
Stop right there, criminal scum!
Concha tu madre vieja, recuerda.
Poppers are slamming into the tripod. Making it fly around.
ferret landed on top of a helicopter, slammed into the ground.
This is what real lobbies look like. I feel like this isn't anything different.
You're trying to flame him. Could be anybody else but JC. I was correct. I know JC's flying style now. He flies so well and so it's him. He's being flung up into space.
Hello peeps, it's finally time. We're on summer vacation, and I hope all of you are enjoying it and spending quality time with that chance given to you. With that being said, let's talk about the game, right? Cool. Yeah, cool. Okay. As of right now, the developer of the notorious game we've covered, War of the Worlds or Apocalyptic Mist, is a bit busy with trying to revise the game. It's been through hell trying to revise it and basically remake the entire game, and looking at the player count, it dropped significantly and I feel bad for it. Bear with me, being a small content creator, I don't know the background of when this game will receive substantial amounts of any revisions or new updates. I'm sort of the announcer for updates like that. I have previously made videos that, oh, this game will soon feature this update or special things will be included. One of which was a year ago, I believe was called 2024's Income. I can't really guarantee whether the following future updates might be added or might not be added, and it feels like it's more of a possibility than it is a probability. Like I said, I'm more of a messenger to these future updates. I've recently gotten word that changes, big changes at that, will be strongly considered for the game by none other than who I call Xism, the developer of the game. I recently joined him in his experiments with the one and only tripods. They are the lower class ones. They're not the Uber pod. I'm assuming they might get the same treatment, which, never mind, they obviously will, with what I'm going to say next. They're all going AI. Yes, like that one video I posted a while ago. Tripods will likely transition to AI controlled tripods. Why? He suggests that it leans towards a more pure survival feeling when the tripods are looking for you, like literally trying to track you down. I'm assuming player controlled tripods, it won't feel dramatic nor sensible when it comes to a survival game if players don't act the role as a killer alien machine, and it diminishes the game's whole point, is what I'm getting from him. Yes, it's tough, I know. Think about other games, horror games like Stop It Slender or Pillar Chase 2 if you're familiar with them. They, for example, have playable monsters and are dead set on trying to eliminate players. But here's the thing, Pillar Chase 2 and Stop It Slender, there's only one monster, and it's only one player playing the monster and trying to eliminate everyone. But here's the thing, War of the Worlds or Apocalyptic Mist, they have a ton of them. The monsters are the alien tripod, and there's a lot of tripods everywhere, and it's not just one player, so I'm just assuming that players who are monsters, like a bunch of them at that, might be biased, or again, not follow the entire point of killing players. I mean, yeah, they will do that, but sometimes they might just goof around or not even play the game because they're player controlled tripod. And the point is, Xism wants a more efficient way of playing the game. He wants the game to feel as if you really need to survive and actually play the game. So in Xism's game, his version of War of the Worlds, it might not include rounds like round 1 or round 2, like Stop It Slender or Pillar Chase 2 again. It feels more cinematic and scary if you're actually being hunted down by alien machines. Like I said, games like Evade or 3008, for example, have AI controlled monsters and are still pretty scary at the least, but they're very pushing for survival no less. This is my reasoning though, so don't think it's Xism's, or it kind of is, but most of it is mine. It's just my assumption. Being that there are large alien machines, it might fit for AI controlled tripods and the need to push for true survival to fight them off and work together. Human players work together to try and fight them off, and that's his intended purpose of the game. Moving on from that, here are some other changes. When a tripod approaches you, right,
music begins to play to alert you a big machine is coming your way or is near you. And here, take a look. Now you see it kind of scared me a little bit, but it's actually really cool when this is that. A big machine waiting to find you, letting you know, oh my god, you might die. So it's just very cool, but also scary at the same time. And here's the fun part many of you may have asked in your head. What if it sees you? The music will intensify and become dramatic, telling you to get the hell out of there, bro. It will become suspenseful, and you have to choose fight or flight, brother. Choose one right now. So once that happens, the tripod will try to eliminate you. So there's only heat rays so far. So hopefully soon there will be a harvester tripod. If you know what those are, they have tentacles that try to grab you and jail you in their cage and consume you. Or if you just want to go out, just get zapped. Oh, wait. Have you noticed? 3D legs, brother. No more flimsy 2D paper legs. Look at that. This is cool. This is great. Another cool thing, right? Buildings will get destroyed and demolished by tripods when they walk through them. And just like in the scene of the 2005 movie, you see that right there? Right? It's sensible anyway, right? Soon enough, they will advance more in the future and include explosions and fire for the buildings to go in ruins. But the heat rays, they will also cause significant damage, if that makes sense too. And I don't think I've mentioned this to him. There was this one scene in War of the Worlds that the tentacles, one of the tentacles literally grabbed onto a truck and just like flipped it on its side, or just like broke the windows. This is really freaking cool when it comes to these new features, honestly, and they were never revealed in our past videos because this is new. Now, as we look over these potential updates that I've reviewed in the past, I can pretty much sense that this will obviously be included when this entire revision is complete. Some settings I'm assuming might be different because there are now AI controlled tripods that are now coming into play, but I'm really looking forward to how this will turn out, because why not try AI controlled tripods? Because in the past, Exism really wanted to experiment with this, and now's the time. So we'll see how it will turn out. Over literally the 2-year period, right, ever since my first video on the game, it's best to assume that Exism, had initially planned on changing the purpose of the game, because in the old game, players were just shooting tripods, just like literally just shooting them and driving cars everywhere, leaving cars everywhere, and the player controlled tripods were just shooting consistently and not really living up to the game's purpose, hence the survival title just being tossed around really and being renamed as Apocalyptic Mist. And yeah, it was fun, but when you look into it, is it really a survival game? Like survival? Maybe in the future, after that is complete, playable tripods might be considered again, but who knows? We'll see what comes next though, and I am really sorry if I had promised, in quotations, future updates that could have come to the game, which really didn't in a timely manner. So again, I'm really sorry about that. Enjoy playing as a tripod while it lasts, because that may be your last time playing as one in the game Apocalyptic Mist. It feels like a tongue twister just saying that, but whatever. Hopefully the game will receive the fame it once held, because it was literally goated then, but now just seeing it, it's a little sad. So it's time for a big change at that. So we'll see what happens next. See you soon, peeps. Bye bye.